Silence, rusting equipment, and faded memories of what was once a proud national achievement, the Tema Shipyard has finally come back to life, roaring with activity, energy, and promise. This historic facility, originally established by Ghana's first president, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, has now been restored to full operation after years of neglect and inactivity. The announcement came from Ghana's Minister for Transport, who proudly revealed the milestone during the Government Accountability Series, marking not just a revival of infrastructure, but a powerful rebirth of national ambition. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. The Tema Shipyard was once a cornerstone of Ghana's maritime dream, envisioned by Nkrumah as a center that would enable the nation to repair, maintain, and overhaul ships independently, a facility that would serve as a foundation for economic independence and industrial growth. For years, it stood as a symbol of technological advancement, skill, and self-reliance. But as time went on, operational challenges, inadequate investment, and shifting priorities led to its gradual decline. The massive docks that once echoed with the sounds of welding torches and engines fell silent. Workers who once filled the yards with life saw their livelihoods disappear as the facility slowed to a halt. For decades, the shipyard remained a shadow of its former glory, a symbol of potential left unrealized. But today, that narrative has changed. The recent restoration of the Tema Shipyard represents more than a simple refurbishment. It symbolizes Ghana's renewed commitment to industrial development, maritime growth, and the legacy of self-reliance envisioned by its founding father. This revival was made possible through the strategic intervention of President John Dramani Mahama, who issued a directive to bring the shipyard back to life. Years later, that decision has begun to bear fruit, transforming what was once a dormant space into a thriving hub of engineering excellence and productivity. The transformation of the shipyard has been nothing short of remarkable. Every part of the facility has been given a new lease of life. Dock 1, the shipyard's main dock, has undergone a complete redesign and reconstruction of its main pump, a crucial system that determines how efficiently ships can be docked, repaired, and released back into service. This single improvement has significantly enhanced the shipyard's operational efficiency, cutting down on turnaround times and allowing for faster and more effective ship servicing. Dock 2, which had been inactive for many years, has now been reactivated and is running at full capacity. The office facilities, once neglected and outdated, have been fully rehabilitated, giving workers a more functional and modern workspace that reflects the spirit of a reborn Ghanaian industry. What makes this restoration even more significant is that it comes at a time when Ghana's government is pushing forward with its ambitious 24-hour economy policy, a plan to boost productivity, create jobs, and drive growth around the clock. In direct alignment with this national vision, the Tema Shipyard has now introduced a 3-shift system, ensuring that work continues day and night. This continuous operational model not only maximizes productivity, but also creates more job opportunities for Ghanaians across technical, administrative, and managerial levels. It's a move that promises to transform the shipyard into one of the most dynamic industrial centers in the country. Imagine the scene. Sparks flying from welding torches as engineers work through the night, massive vessels anchored in the docks waiting for their turn to be serviced, and the rhythmic hum of machinery signaling progress and precision. This is the new Tema Shipyard, a living, breathing reflection of Ghana's industrial awakening. The facility now stands as a shining symbol of how deliberate government policy, visionary leadership, and technical expertise can revive even the most neglected national assets. The shipyard's revival is not just an economic win, it's an emotional one. For many Ghanaians, the restoration carries deep symbolic value. It represents the return of national pride, the rekindling of the spirit of Nkrumah's vision, and the tangible proof that Ghana can indeed build, repair, and sustain its own maritime assets. This achievement speaks to the resilience of the Ghanaian spirit, a nation that refuses to let its legacy decay, but instead breathes new life into it, transforming it for the modern era. In the larger context, the Tema Shipyard's restoration will have ripple effects across the maritime sector and the national economy. With the facility back in operation, Ghana can now service not only its domestic vessels, but also those from neighboring West African countries. This opens up vast opportunities for regional collaboration, foreign exchange earnings, and job creation. Instead of outsourcing ship maintenance and repair services to foreign facilities, which often came at high cost, Ghana now has the capacity to do it locally, retaining revenue and technical expertise within its borders. Moreover, the reactivation of the shipyard aligns perfectly with Ghana's broader economic diversification agenda. As the nation continues to strengthen its position as a key maritime gateway in West Africa, having a functional shipyard will play a vital role in supporting industries such as oil and gas, fishing, transport, and trade. Every vessel that docks for maintenance at Tema adds value to the local economy, from supplying materials and equipment to employing local technicians, engineers, and contractors. The impact also stretches beyond economics. The rebirth of the Tema Shipyard serves as an incubator for skill development, offering hands-on training opportunities for young Ghanaian engineers, welders, and marine technicians. It provides a real-world learning environment where technical expertise meets practical experience, ensuring that the next generation of Ghanaian professionals will have the skills to sustain the nation's maritime ambitions. As Ghana continues to modernize its infrastructure and industrial base, the revitalized Tema Shipyard also holds potential to attract foreign investment. International shipping companies and regional operators are now more likely to consider Tema as a competitive and reliable destination for ship maintenance. The facility's new efficiency standards, upgraded equipment, and round-the-clock operations will undoubtedly boost investor confidence and reposition Ghana as a maritime powerhouse within the Gulf of Guinea. The story of the Tema Shipyard's rebirth is also a lesson in leadership and long-term vision. It reminds us that progress doesn't always come from starting something new. Sometimes it comes from reviving what already exists. President Mahama's directive to restore the shipyard was not just an administrative decision. It was a statement about continuity and national pride. By breathing new life into an old institution, the government demonstrated that legacy projects still hold immense value when given the right attention and resources. The current administration's commitment to sustaining these gains through continuous improvement and modernization is equally commendable. This revival also strengthens Ghana's position within the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA. With the headquarters of the AfCFTA based in Accra, the shipyard's operational resurgence enhances Ghana's logistics and industrial infrastructure, making it better equipped to handle increased maritime activity, regional trade, and industrial production. Ships carrying goods across Africa can now find world-class maintenance services right here in Ghana, cutting costs and turnaround times while boosting the country's competitiveness. For many workers who once walked away from the shipyard years ago, seeing it active again brings a wave of nostalgia and pride. The same docks that once stood silent are now alive with human activity, echoing the sounds of progress. The atmosphere is different, filled with optimism and a sense of purpose. Every completed repair job, every vessel restored, and every shift completed contributes to the larger narrative of national renewal. Beyond the industrial walls of the shipyard, the ripple effect reaches local communities. New jobs mean more families supported, more businesses thriving, and more young people finding hope in technical careers. The Tema Enclave, already known for its port and industrial activity, now has an added layer of vibrancy, one that radiates confidence in Ghana's industrial future. As the Minister for Transport announced this milestone, it became clear that this was more than a success story for a single facility. It was a statement about Ghana's trajectory, a declaration that the nation is not content with past achievements, but is determined to reclaim and surpass them. The Tema Shipyard stands as a testament to what can be achieved when vision, policy, and action come together in harmony. From Nkrumah's vision in the 1960s to its rebirth today, the shipyard's journey mirrors Ghana's broader story, one of ambition, setbacks, resilience, and renewal. It's a reminder that no matter how long something remains dormant, with the right leadership and commitment, revival is always possible. Ghana is once again steering its course toward industrial greatness, and the Tema Shipyard is the vessel leading that charge. The clanging of metal, the sound of engines roaring to life, and the steady rhythm of workers moving with purpose now fill the air where silence once lingered. These are the sounds of progress, the echoes of Nkrumah's dream restored, and the living proof that Ghana is once again taking charge of its maritime destiny. The restoration of the Tema Shipyard is not just about fixing machines, it's about reigniting hope, rebuilding capacity, and reclaiming a national legacy. As the sun rises over the Tema coastline each morning, glinting off the hulls of docked vessels, one can almost hear the whispers of history, the voice of Nkrumah himself smiling upon the rebirth of his vision. Ghana has proven once again that with determination and unity, even the most forgotten dreams can sail again. The Tema Shipyard is no longer a relic of the past. It's a beacon of Ghana's future, a symbol of national resilience, and a reminder that the spirit of progress never truly dies. It only waits for the right moment to rise again.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.